3 ways to extend the life on your whipped tallow balm. Folks, the first way to extend the life, even though it's got a shelf life of about 4, 5, 6 months, if you want it longer than that, if you think you'll have that, if you buy 2 or 3 at a time, which is perfectly fine, the first way, put it in the refrigerator. It's going to extend the life probably to about 8 to 9 months. Put it in the freezer. That will extend it, my gosh, well over a year, up to 2 years I've seen. That whipped tallow, that goodness, that Circle 6 goodness right there, that country made. Folks, the second, number 2, way to take care of your tallow, to extend the life on your whipped tallow balm. Keep it out of direct sunlight. Keep it in a cool, dry place. Put it in your kitchen cabinet, your bathroom, your cabinets up there. Don't put it in direct sunlight. I see a lot of people, they'll take pictures of it and be like, hey, we love this, we love it. But I see it and it's sitting next to the sink. And the window, you've got sun coming in right on the tallow. I'm like, man, for several hours a day, it's sitting in direct sunlight. Don't put it next to the stove where it gets so warm, so hot. It's going to melt. It's going to, and when it melts and when it gets hot, it's going to get rancid that much faster. And you don't want that. You want to leave it looking good to where it lasts as long as it can. Number 3, the third way to extend the life of your whipped tallow balm. And I'm guilty of this, man. I'm guilty of this. What do you do? What do you do when you get this? You're like, oh my gosh, it looks so awesome. It looks so cool. You could eat it. It looks like icing. It looks like frosting to a cake or something. So you put your finger in there. And what does that do? Unless you're really decontaminating your finger before you put it in there, you're putting bacteria into that jar. And even though it's a glass jar and it's sealed tight, when you stick your finger in there, you're getting contamination in there every single time. So make sure, whether you use a little spoon, I don't know, I'm sure they make something for it. Even a Q-tip of sorts. Figure out something, be creative, but make sure it's not contaminated, okay? Hope these 3 help you. A lot of misinformation's out there about how it goes bad in 1 or 2 months. And guys, it's just not true. Even at shelf life, in a room temperature, out of the sunlight, it's still gonna last 5, 6 months. And if you want it longer than that, like I said, follow those 3 tips. It's gonna help you. We'll see you next time for more information on whipped tallow.